Oh yeah, I did turn the sound off. Okay. Okay. I was determined, actually, that I wasn't going to go on, and then something just told me to come on real quick. So I'm going to keep it really quick, I swear. Because Maddie and Dave's live ritual is on at 7:30. So hi. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah. Hold on, I got to get this up. But I got to be quick. Because Maddie and Dave's ritual is on at 7:30, so I gotta be quick. So let me say hi really quickly. Hold on, I can't see. Okay. So just a really quick update about my health thing, in case you didn't see it or you don't have Facebook. Hello, Alchemy Seal, Katie, Steven, Silver, Willow, Christina, Louise, Luke, Anastasia, Kelsey. Am I ever going to get a fucking break? So, closing cashier decided she had to leave for an emergency. What? And of course, it's when you're store manager. How come when you're store manager, you have to go in, but when she was store manager, never mind. I love you, Hexen. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to not swear on my lives as much as I usually do. That's not easy. I'm so sorry, Hexen. That is a crappy thing. Alchemy, hi. Can today get any worse? I know. Oh, that's terrible. Hi, Deb, and Yuhui, and Andrea, and Bob. Okay, retail sucks. I know, right? Ugh, it's just awful. All right, so quickly, I wanted to say I got the results back today, and they are fine. They're like, yeah, it's okay. They don't think it's anything new. They just think, even in language, I know. I'll try. I'm not saying I won't swear at all anymore because you're right. That's just me. But I've noticed that a lot of my videos are getting dinged for inappropriate content, and I'm like, really? Come on. What do we talk about? Like tarot, healing, and love, and I swear once in a while? Give me a break. But whatever. Fine. And now Justin is live. Shit! I'm sorry, Justin. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, but because he's not on Facebook, I don't get a chance to ask him if he's going live, so I'm sorry. I'll try to be really quick. Okay, so they think that it was nothing new. They think that it was from an old trauma. And, oops, I said the S word. All right, Bob, I did say I'm not going to be perfect. I know that. And they asked me, like, have you had major trauma stuff? Have you, in the past, have you, like, been in a car accident or something? And I'm like, I don't think so. I said, I'm really clumsy, though. Like, I'm a big klutz, so I've like fallen on my head before. I can't tell you how many times I've bashed my head into the x-ray tube and stuff. So nothing really that I can think of. But yes, right? But you know, I couldn't tell him like for sure because I don't really know. Hi, Shauna. So they're gonna do another scan in 6 months just to follow it, make sure that nothing is happening with it or whatever. And I have like a shit ton of blood work because he was like, okay, so you passed out though, so let's try to figure out why you passed out. So he's doing like what my vitamin B12 level is and my hormone level and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing all kinds of weird blood work stuff, but nothing really. There's a scam running around YouTube now too. Oh, great. Great. So nothing, nothing to worry about anyways. I feel pretty good about it. Okay. So I did want to say, Dave and Maddie are doing a live ritual at 7:30. So which is half an hour. So I want to try to get. Yes, I am. I'm getting it all. Yeah, exactly. It could be related for sure. Plus, I have one kidney. I was born with one kidney. And so they, like, I have all my stomach issues. I have, like, IBS and stuff. And so because I have to take omeprazole all the time, he wants to try to switch me, which I'm like, oh, my God, please be okay, to Zantac instead because it's not good to be on omeprazole forever. And that's part of why they're doing the vitamin B12 thing because apparently, which I didn't know, I mean, I knew it could cause kidney crap. But that's why I've been doing kidney tests and stuff to make sure. But they said that if you're on that for too long, it could be that you can't absorb vitamin B12 anymore, which can make you really tired and like not. Deb, it was, I don't know, when was it? Like a week and a half ago, something like that. And then I had to have they saw a shadow on the CT and I had to have an MRI and all that, but it's supposed to be good, so. Yay. Okay, so I did want to talk really quickly about what this Mercury in retrograde means for you. Vitamin B12 shot. Yes. Yeah, I know. We'll see. For every sign, I just want to go over really quickly, those who might have a hard time for this Mercury retrograde, lack of potassium, that could be. Definitely maybe the retrograde, Cassandra. Yep. I didn't sleep very well either. I was like awake and yay, I know, I will, I promise. Hi, Vanessa. Absolutely. Welcome. Okay, so there's some signs, there's 4 signs here that it will be like not a great retrograde for you. It'll be kind of tough for you. The first is Gemini. So if you are a Gemini, this Mercury retrograde is in Leo. And actually then it ends in Cancer. But if you're a Gemini, be careful and try not to overspend. This Mercury is one for Gemini especially, that you have a tendency with this one to overspend a bit. All Geminis always have a hard time usually with Mercury anyways. Didn't get through. Oh no. And so, this one may affect you more deeply. This time it lands in your 3rd house of communication before retrograding back into your 2nd house of finances and self-worth. So towards the end of the month, or towards the end of the retrograde in about a week and a half, is when you have to really watch out for your finances. Chances are you may be dealing with some disorganization. That's not even a word. Disorganization and impulsivity in these departments. Just remember that big purchases and important conversations should be handled with care. No problem. Cancer. It's a tough one for Cancer too, which is my husband. So I'm like, oh great, I'm going to have to like tiptoe around them. You may feel at odds with your external self. When Mercury retrograde begins, it will land in your 12th house of self-undoing and the subconscious. This retrograde has the capacity to bring secrets to the surface or lead your thoughts astray. Try to remain grounded in reality, not let your mind go way out there. When Mercury retrogrades into your 1st house of the self, you may have a difficult time seeing yourself clearly or expressing yourself the way you would like. Don't feel imprisoned by who you think you're supposed to be. I am kind of new. I was watching the last live back an hour ago, but a little while ago, a big bowl on the dining table. It has a candle. Good for you, Nikki. And something jumped up. I got chilly and goosebumps when I was standing there. I sage Palo Santo the heck out of my living room, speaking out loud, saying whatever is here. Good. That's good. Good, good, good. Hi, Janine. Welcome. Please leave my home, follow the light. Yep. That was good. Absolutely, Nikki, for sure. Hi, Witchy Woo. How are you, Sweet Pea? That sounds good, Nikki. Absolutely. Just make sure you say it with good intention and power. Stand in your truth. Don't be at all wishy-washy about it. You tell them it's time for you to go. You are not welcome here anymore. That's it. Leo, it's a tough one. Let go of your ego instead of letting it control you because it's in Leo. Mercury retrograde takes place in Leo. It creates discord in your first house of self, leading to a distorted way of seeing yourself. This could lead to thoughts of insecurity where you feel you need to prove yourself, but instead focus on what you think of you rather than what others think of you. When Mercury retrograde moves back into your 12th house of the subconscious, you might feel even more isolated than usual, so don't let your solitary thoughts run rampant. Don't let it happen. Know that it's coming ahead of time and kind of boost your ego a little bit ahead of time. Get your self-affirmation cards out, okay? And finally, Virgo, you may feel disconnected from your social life. Since Mercury is your ruling planet, this retrograde can really stress you out. After all, Mercury gives you your powers of organization, planning, and analysis. So when Mercury is out of order, you tend to feel out of order. This retrograde takes place in your 11th house of community, so don't be shocked if your social life starts to feel strange and surprising. Old friends might even turn up. When it moves into your 12th house of spirituality, you might feel even dreamier and confused about what's real and what's not. So 4 signs that should breeze right through Mercury in retrograde this time. Aries. If you're an Aries, this could be a time of artistic reflection. So get into your artisanal. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know what I meant or what just came out of my mouth, but could be a sign, or you could do really well with your art. See, now I'm totally done. Since this retrograde initially takes place in your 5th house of fun and pleasure, it's going to rewrite your perspective of how to enjoy life. Doesn't sound like such a bad thing, right? Well, this could mean a drop in from a past lover or difficulty in finding excitement during your free time. However, remember, this energy is simply being turned inward. So you're meant to discover the joy that lies within rather than forcing it to happen to the world around you. Scorpio, you could be remembering all the good times. When Mercury retrogrades back into Cancer, it's going to light up your 9th house of adventure and philosophy. This house is all about expansion and experience. So if you haven't been living life to the fullest, it could make you yearn for more. You might even feel nostalgic for beautiful times in your past. While this could feel bittersweet, it's not. It's all meant to be a reminder. Life is meant to be enjoyed while you're living it. Stay in the present moment. Sagittarius, this one should be an easy one for you. And keep in mind, guys, no Mercury retrograde is ever easy. But these signs could be able to get through it if you just keep in mind the things that we're talking about, okay? You may be rediscovering your inner truth, Sagittarius. The beginning section of Mercury takes place in your 9th house of spiritual perspectives, which will remind you to get the most out of life. You're already a spontaneous and adventurous personality, so chances are this reminder will feel more like validation instead of critique. Even if your beliefs in life feel a bit shaken, you don't mind. You're open to change and you never lose faith. Let this Mercury retrograde show you a beautiful way of seeing things. How we doing? Okay still? And Pisces. Pisces should not be that bad. I just heard Witchy Woo say, I hope it's not going to be. Pisces, you should be okay. This is a great time to stop taking things seriously, Pisces. Your 5th house of creativity and fun is being impacted by Mercury retrograde once it re-enters Cancer. This house is all about artistic enjoyment and self-expression, and since Mercury's influence is being turned inward, you're meant to tap into the spring of beauty that exists inside you. Even if the world around you is telling you to grow up and start being more serious, remember your inner child never fully disappears. There's always time to have fun. No problem, Cass. Okay, Libra, because I know there's a whole bunch of Libras here. Let's hear what they're going to do, what this Mercury does to us. They love taking unexpected opportunities. Have you ever noticed how easily distracted a Libra can get when presented with a set to-do list? Well, it's not that Libras are distracted. It's more that their minds are scanning for missed chances. Remember that Libras are all about finding balance, and to remain too rigid in their daily life would cause them to oversee spontaneous opportunities that could really mean something. This zodiac sign also prizes human connection above all, and they understand how nature is fluid. That was not at all about Mercury. Hold on. Libra, let's start with... Yeah, we already knew that about ourselves. This is what we're going to do in Libra for us. I did. Aries, you're going to have a hard time, I think, right? Aries. Oh, no, Aries, this should be a breeze. Balance. Balance-seeking Libra. This Mercury retrograde is going to force you to drop your everything is wonderful and beautiful facade. Uh-oh. You might feel naked as others realize your life isn't as perfect as it appears on social media. Yeah, okay, because y'all think that. Use this time to get real and accept that you're a work in progress. I can see that. Let's see. Who else did I see here? Aquarius and Capricorn. Hold on, Capricorn. You could end up losing your cool during Mercury retrograde. As the hardest working sign of the zodiac, it's hella frustrating for you when things go sideways. Rather than blow your top every time something goes wrong, prepare yourself for communication problems, tech failures, and travel delays ahead of time. This will help you refrain from yelling at the customer service rep when your flight is canceled. Aquarius. Aquarius, Mercury retrograde is going to reveal that your habit of going for instant gratification over long-term rewards isn't necessarily serving you well. Take some time over the next 4 weeks to do some planning for the future instead of always opting for the right now. Pisces, which is Stephen, right? Stephen Pisces, I think. Hey, sometimes we all make bad decisions. But dear Pisces, Mercury retrograde could have you making regrettable choices on the regular. Before making any decisions you might regret later, pause and think through the long-term consequences of your actions. Who else? Oh no, they cracked your iPad glass. Ugh. We read Sagittarius. Did we read Scorpio? I don't think so. Scorpio. During Mercury retrograde 2019, you're going to have to accept that you can't control everything. I know it's hard to accept. Your retro experience is going to be full of ups and downs. Think of it like one of those TV shows where you think you know what's going on, only to have the rug pulled out from under you in the final 2 minutes. While it might be unsettling, it's best to just go with the flow until Mercury turns direct again. I have been having a swearing problem though, Rebecca. I have. Capricorn, I want to say yes. Wasn't that one of the... Oh no, I guess not. Nope, not yet. Okay, hold on, Capricorn. Oh wait, yes I did. I just did. This applies to your sun sign. Taurus. Taurus, your stubborn nature can sometimes cause you to be passive-aggressive. Because everyone experiences more communication kerfuffles than usual during Mercury retrograde, resist the urge to stay silent when important things need to be discussed. This will help misunderstandings before they start. I'm just going to say it just as a reminder. If you think calling, texting, and X is a good idea, it's not. Don't. Exactly, Kathy. And they specifically, I have to say, all the experts, for some reason this time, are specifically talking about relationships and exes coming back into your life that should not be there. Do not trust it. It should not be happening right now. Do not trust that your ex is all changed and everything should be great now. As soon as Mercury is done, it goes back to shit. So don't trust that. That's a big one this time. Ex, no thank you, right? Absolutely. So we did, yep, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yes, I think we did. Sagittarius, right? That was one of the ones that is going to breeze through. Yep. Sagittarius, Virgo. Did we do Virgo? Yep, because they were one of the bad ones. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Yes, okay. So we got through all of them. So just keep that stuff in mind, guys, that, you know, try to do the best you can through it. Okay. I'm going to do a longer video probably tomorrow. I have, oh gosh, I don't know if you guys want to, it's funny, with deck unboxings, I hate to make my whole channel about deck unboxings. When does it end? It is 3 weeks, so August 2nd. It goes till August 2nd this time. So anyway, I never know. Once I've gotten a deck for a while and I'm like, I don't know if people just get sick of deck unboxings for a while. And I feel like, I'll wait a while to do some of these. Or I was thinking maybe I should just upload them, then you guys can watch them if you want, whenever you want. And I have my list of things to do videos on. I was gonna do an outside video today, but I'm kind of glad Maddie went on and stuff, because I haven't had kind of a light day in a while. Is it 7:30 yet? Nope. Oh, I'm doing good. Whew, I'm doing really good. It's only 23 minutes. I'm doing good. It would be great. That's what I was gonna say. Do you all know what crystals? I was gonna try to have them out for this discussion. I was gonna do it earlier in the day, but I didn't get a chance to. Crystals for Mercury retrograde. Do you all know what kind of crystals you should have? Thank you. I'll go broke. Yep. Oh, well, good. It'll be back to normal. Is there a thrift haul soon? Yes, hopefully. Yes, yes, yes. Elbow deep in retrograde madness. Oh, no. I know I've heard a lot of computer problems, too. So, I will tell you. Let's see. Are these the ones I use? Some people recommend different crystals than I do, so I'm trying to... Okay, yes. Amazonite. Okay, so have one where your skull's angry with you for leaving them at work. I don't know, because I haven't gotten them yet. I don't go back to that to that site until Thursday. So I left my my council last week on Thursday, Friday, whenever it was, the day before 4th of July. I left my council at the main office, and I realized it the next day, or not, because then it was 4th of July, so I had the day off. So I realized it on Friday, but I don't go back to that office, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna waste gas going out to get them and stuff. They have gathered them up and they put them in my locker. And I'm like, hopefully they're not ticked at me, but I have a feeling they are going to be annoyed with me. We'll see. All right, so crystals for communication. If communication was one of the hard things for you, I would do Amazonite. Angelite is good. Blue lace agate is a really good one for communication. Of course, my blue kyanite. I love my kyanite for everything, but especially on the retrograde, I try to make sure I have a blue kyanite. Grounding and protection. So to keep yourself grounded during this time. See, now these people recommend obsidian, but you guys, if you know me, obsidian to me is not a good daily stone. But if it is for you, then awesome. Go ahead. I just would make it not plain obsidian. I would do mahogany obsidian. I would do rainbow obsidian, gold sheen obsidian, something to kind of soften it just a little, because obsidian is so harsh that it just drops you right on your ass. And I drop on my ass enough all by myself. So that's not one of my go-tos for grounding. Tourmaline, black tourmaline, definitely. Hematite, smoky quartz, bloodstone. Bloodstone is a good one for Mercury retrograde. There's something about the bloodstone that really helps me anyways to feel like I'm connected to the earth. It's something about that green-red combination. It's really, really good. And then for focus and clarity, sodalite, chrysocolla, these are all like the really pretty teal colored stones. Fluorite, my blue fluorite, you know, I love my blue fluorite, which then will do two things. It will also help with the communication. Red, black spotted obsidian, that's mahogany. It's beautiful. Titanium quartz is good for focus and clarity. So, you know, like the brightly colored ones that have been baked in the kiln with titanium on it. That's a good one for focus and clarity. Hematite quartz, chrysocolla, fluorite, and sodalite. They're all good for focus. So I would recommend getting a special thing of crystals together just for Mercury retrograde. And I usually have them in a bag so I can just say, oh, where's my Mercury bag? And set them in with my daily crystals. I definitely recommend it. What about for not spending? Ooh, that's a good one. So there's several things that you want there. You want something for communication within yourself. So focus, clarity. Chrysocolla is a good one. Specifically for spending stuff, make it one that has malachite in it too. If you can get a malachite one too. Bob, we have places that sell crystals. Have you been to Archimage yet? I swear they have crystals. I swear they do. And there's a ton of crystals at Mythic Treasures. What are you talking about? I need to go with you, Bob, to help you find what you need. I think you need a personal shopper person. Would accounts will be helpful for everyone? Absolutely. If you have, absolutely. If you are able to get a council together, then yes, absolutely. Especially one that specifically were drawn to you and told you to get them. Because then they are specifically looking out for you. When I looked for my councils, for my crystal scullies, I was looking for, you know, for you all and for me. So, yay! Well, then let me know, Bob, when you're ready to go crystal shopping. We'll go. I'll take you. Your dragon scullies, be careful with your dragon scullies, because if they're anything like mine, if they have, you know, the thing at the third eye, I can't remember, like the little fin, I want to say, but it's not a fish. You know, the thing coming out of their third eye, it's a little bump. Be careful. I brought my fluorite one with me, and the little bump knocked off because I put them in my bag with the rest of my skulls and, you know, moving around. So I just be careful when I bring my dragons along. I put them separately. Yay! Hi, long hair, skinny-eyed toe. You came in at the end. I don't want to go right down to the wire because I know me, and I'll get on some like tangent and I'll be on for another half an hour, and I do not want to break into Maddie and Dave's live. They are doing a live ritual for retrograde, for Mercury in retrograde specifically, so make sure you check them out. It's over on Dave's channel, which is Wizard's Tower. Yay, I finally got it. Dragon got a nose job. Exactly. Yes, they did. My cat already broke the horn off my obsidian one. See? They're terrible. I have to drive 2 hours to buy crystals. There's a place in Pennsylvania that I've been meaning to go. And it's about I think it's a little over 2 hours maybe from here. And I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. And of course I have to look on my map thing. But at some point, Bob and Ben and I and Cassie, Cassandra, we should all go down there because, oh my gosh, it's like gorgeous. Kimberly, South Georgia. I have a friend who lives in Georgia. I don't know if it's south or north though. And is a crystal crazy like I am. So let me know if you want me to find out from her where she goes, because she has awesome crystals. I live in North Carolina. There are places everywhere. Exactly. Yes, Dana. Absolutely. Here, Tawanda. Yes. All right. I will find out. And then if you're on Facebook, message me on Facebook to remind me. Because, yeah, I am a squirrel. All right, guys. I love you to death. Thank you for coming. I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. What's the Facebook name? It is, my personal page is Jennifer Willowin Storelli, Storelli. Or if you want we have a Facebook group page. If you click on the About in my homepage here on YouTube, that will take you to the Facebook group page. Love you guys. Make sure you check out Dave and Maddie's ritual on Wizard's Tower. Night, guys. Love ya.